In a world, 4 friends, 1 mission.
Mikey, what are you doing?
I'm doing the thing for the podcast.
It's not that hard, bud.
Dude, just say the name.
Fine. It's the Freedom Friends podcast.
That didn't work.
It's Friday.
I'm not going to redact it this
time. You're getting what you get. So, John.
Yeah?
You know, once again, it's Friday. I'm unwrapping a stick right here.
Yeah.
I got a nice glass of whiskey. It's pretty delicious. And we're sitting in a bit of a circle. What do you think's about to happen?
We're about to masturbate.
That's right. It is time for a Freedom Friends Master Debate. Creating and solving nothing. We don't do anything. There's no redeemable factor to what we do here.
Not really.
On this show.
No.
Oh, what do you mean?
Well, you just offended John.
Yeah.
We create problems
Good job.
that aren't real and then come up with silly ways of fixing them.
I don't see what's wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, we're good.
Sponsors are in the description, everybody. While we knock this debate off.
No, so we're in Culpeper, Virginia.
Yeah.
And where Mike goes from Chop Historic Smoke. And he puts we were talking about the opening episode for the Freedom Friends for when we had the redacted part and everything like that. So he puts it on one of the TVs there and it goes through all that. And then it starts going to the sponsors and Scott goes, holy shit, this looks really good.
It's the first time I watched. Like you got the little banners at the bottom. And, yeah. Like
Those have only been there for like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Yep.
I think like before you moved locations, man, we was doing
Yeah.
that.
I've listened a couple times. I've never watched.
You can watch if you listen on Spotify.
That's true.
Not if I'm driving and it's on my Spotify app. But
Also true.
No.
These are all real points.
I don't know. We did watch a Rogan podcast while driving to Florida.
We did. I'm a bit of a rebel and kind of a piece of shit, though. So, it's a thing.
Then why do you think I have an iPad mount in my truck?
Well, when I saw yours, why do you think I bought the same fucking mounts?
It's so nice.
Justin, what you got for this week?
All right, boys.
All right,
boys.
So this one comes in from Carter Flaherty. He
Okay.
wants to know.
Kata.
Yep, that one. If you had to change careers to something you have never done before, what would you choose and why?
Oh, it's a good question.
Man, that's very open-ended. There's so many answers.
Yeah.
There can be more than one.
Yeah.
I would be a pilot.
That'd be really fun.
I'd like to fly like private jets for not the same person, unless it was a really cool person. But if you flew private jets for just whoever got on them, you'd get to meet a lot of interesting people, I would think. But
There was a guy that I used to shoot with up in Nebraska. I don't remember his last name, but he was a Learjet pilot for
he was
like a timeshare kind of thing.
good dude.
And but yeah, he's like, I'm booked for this week and I'm gonna fly to the Maldives and then I'm gonna come back and I guess we're going to France or some shit like that and whatever.
Yeah.
And he just kind of whoever booked the jet, he just flew.
Yeah, the freedom of travel with that.
Yeah.
Because you're
you get-
mandated hours. You can only fly so much. And then like your mandatory downtime. You're like, oh, I got mandatory downtime in Rome. Oh, that
Yeah.
sucks.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Well, I'm sure that
it-
goes to the cost of renting the jet is put the pilots up somewhere.
Sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Sure.
yeah, and then you got the downtime when your passengers are off doing whatever they're doing. So if they're there for 3 days, you got 3 days of downtime, and you're like,
Now imagine if you had like your private security license and you were the pilot. You could just go hang out all week.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be good.
You know?
So a private pilot in Dallas, Texas makes anywhere from $63,000 a year to $170,000 a year.
Yeah. Not flying their jets.
So they make, so on these, like the timeshare type things, they make between roughly 200 and 300,000 a year. Because in order to do that, the experience that you have to have, you don't get hired like out of flight school and you're like, oh, you're just going to fly Learjets.
No, you get hired like after you're
like
about
you
to
got done flying commercial.
Yeah, you're like Southwest just let you go or something.
Yeah, and then you have to get certified on those planes.
Either that or you're coming out of the military with a lot of hours or something.
Yeah,
Those are the guys that go into Southwest.
Mostly, yeah, because they
Right,
make
like-
they make double that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to work for a major airline.
Well, you don't do shit. You get in a plane, you push a button, take a nap, you wake up, it lands, you fucking go do whatever.
My boy Dave just got on with American.
Yeah.
Fucking stoked for him. I even gave him shit. I was like, you had to get it with him. It's like the shittiest one, man. Like, what's up? And he's like, it's not Spirit.
I feel like Spirit is like the Swift of airlines.
right. 100%.
You know?
Allegiant Airlines.
So as of December 3rd, 2023, the average annual pay for a private jet pilot in the States is $130,916 a year.
That's the average.
That's the average.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
That's not terrible though.
no,
It's livable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
especially because that doesn't
Way more than I make.
that doesn't factor in how many actual hours you're flying or working per year either.
For sure.
You know, you could work 6 months out of the year and still make 140 grand.
Yeah. And that's probably the case a lot
Yeah.
of the times too. Is just that, right? Like-
Well, yeah.
like-
I mean, you got to figure in FAA downtime, like John said, the maximum amount of hours you're allowed to fly per week or whatever.
And then aircraft maintenance. And
Yeah.
Well, you got it per day. You're only allowed to fly so long before there's mandatory downtime. And that's why, like, if you get on a flight and you pull out in the tarmac and they're waiting and waiting and waiting, and they're like, oh, we got to go back to the hangar. Pilot's timed out.
Yeah.
Then it's because if they flew that, they would go over their allotted time and they can't. So they had to turn around and get pilots got off the plane and new crew comes on.
Yep. I got delayed a while back because of a flight attendant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I learned about flight attendants?
Huh.
They only get paid from when the door shuts to when the door opens.
Yeah.
what?
So when they're
Oh,
loading
yeah,
you
dude.
on, it's just out of the kindness of their heart.
Yeah.
No wonder they're assholes.
I know.
Fucking A,
They're
dude,
like,
like-
fucking sit down.
It's kind of a shit job, bro. Like they get fucking jammed. I didn't know that either until recently.
I
A
thought
friend of
they
mine's
were.
a flight attendant now.
I thought
She
they
was
were
telling me that.
just assholes because the people are fucking stupid.
Well, that too.
Well, dude,
Yeah.
people like flip their fucking moron switch when it comes to travel for some reason. Like,
Well, that's the thing. Look, I mean, even just look at the attire 40 years ago, getting on an aircraft
yeah,
to what it is now. Like,
yeah.
People were still wearing suits to get on a plane to fly somewhere,
Yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I just did a bit about this, but yeah, yeah. And Justin, you've flown with me many, many a times, and you know that my fucking short fuse.
Traveling, except flying with Mikey, is so entertaining. It's so entertaining.
Have you seen the TikTok where the guy's got his hand up the hoodie
Yes.
Yeah,
and then it's seat next to
It's
him?
brilliant.
It's brilliant.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's funny. I find myself when I'm not flying Southwest, or I'm flying somewhere else where I actually have like an assigned seat, that I do the same body language as I'm flying Southwest. Like if I'm in an aisle and there's like the aisle seat and the middle seat's next to me, I always like try to be big and like cover half the middle seat. And then I realize like it doesn't matter if that person's sitting there; they have to sit there anyways.
they
you know,
have to.
so it's just like,
yeah, yeah. Well, it happened to me recently. I think I actually told you about this. The lady and I had gotten upgraded, and
on Southwest.
no.
Oh.
This is United. I had gotten upgraded, and there was this lady who was like, I don't know what the fuck her problem was, but she looked at me and she was like, "Are you on this flight?" And I was like, "I am." And then I hear her under her breath. She's like, "Ugh, fucking trash." And I'm like, "This bitch."
What?
Yeah. I didn't tell you about this?
No.
Oh, yeah, dude. It happened on when I went to fucking Nashville. It happened to me on my way there. This bit, and I was like, this bitch. So I get up And I'm like, I'll have to listen to this fucking twat.
Yeah.
So I get up and I happen to glance down, catching a glimpse of her boarding pass. This bitch is group 3. And I'm like, you middle class fucking airline cunts. How fucking dare you? How fucking dare you?
Do you see this one on my boarding pass?
Oh, I didn't say a fucking thing. I sat down right in front of her and like across the way from her. Like, because at first I was sitting down in like the corner seat and then she sat down like me to you and asked me. And that's when I heard it. And then I got up and I walked around the back and I saw her boarding pass and I was like, bitch. So I sat down right fucking there. And they call for fucking, preferred boarding and fucking active duty military. And I'm like, no, wait for it. And now our fucking sky mileage partners, blah, 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 and all that. And they're like, in group 1. And I'm like, well, I guess that's me. And I stood up and just looked at her and I hear the guy next to her. He thinks I'm kidding. And I'm like, all right, motherfuckers. So I get on the fucking plane and I'm like, row 2, seat A. And it was like where like it was first class, but like A was like by themselves.
Yeah.
And then it was 2 C, and then like C and D are over there or whatever. Yeah. There's no B. So I'm just sitting there. And as soon as I get on, the guy's like, can I get you something to drink? And I'm like, yes, can I have a glass of champagne, please? And he's like, yeah, 100%. So he brings me a flute of champagne and I just set it there and I'm waiting. And I see the rest of group 1 comes on. Group 2, these look like nice people. Oh, I'm starting to see some trash. Here comes group 3. Fucking A. It's time for the fucking, right?
Pinky out.
Yep. 100%. I see this bitch Chris the thing, and I cheers at her with my fucking flute and took a sip. Yeah. Fuck yeah, I did. Fuck yeah, I did. And she just mattered fuck. And I was like, and as she walks by, I under my breath, but loud enough for her to hear it, I go, oh, fucking trash. Yeah. It was fucking sweet.
That is awesome.
And then the guy across the way from me is like looking at me. I was like, I'll explain in a minute. And I told him the story and he fucking lost it. Yeah.
That's funny.
It was good, man. Fuck that bitch.
I just think it's nuts that people just they turn feral.
Yeah.
I really do.
And it's like, dude, we're all in the same Pringles can, bro. Like,
fucking A.
Calm down. We're here for 3 hours max.
Yeah. And that's my favorite, especially when you're like non-Southwest flights where you have assigned seats and people are like rushing. Yeah. It's like, bro, it's not leaving without you.
That and I fucking can't stand it when they land and they pull up to the gate and the seatbelt sign comes off and you have that dude in the back that's fucking
Justin. Tell him.
That's the best part when flying with Mikey.
But it's like, where are you going, dude?
I'll call him the fuck out.
Like, where are you going?
I'll be like, oh, you in a hurry? What are you doing here?
Yeah. Like, where are you going? We're all in this together, bro. It works a lot smoother if it's just the people in the front get off row by row by row.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's like I've always had the same argument that like, first class should get on last.
Yeah.
Like you should fill the plane from the back up.
You know why they don't do that? It would fall over.
They tip up.
That's why they put the first class to counterbalance and then they load from the back.
Fucking hate you so much.
No, it's because you can get that bougie glass of champagne because you paid so much for that ticket. They're like, we'll give them this cheap $4 glass of
like let's be real, all right? Like they know I got upgraded, and like everybody there knows that my ass got upgraded. That I did not buy that fucking ticket, right?
Hey,
Weirdly enough, though, when I was flying back, I was upgraded again because they upgraded the whole trip. And on my way back, there was a dude in line in front of me as we were boarding, and he turned around, and he's like, you just flew in on Friday, and I was like, or on Saturday, and I was like, I did, and he's like, yeah, you doing a turn and burn too, huh? And I was like, yeah, man. He's like, yeah, I recognize you, and we started bullshitting. And he was sitting next to the guy that I explained the story to on the way out. And so like he was like, you're the one that had that. And I was like, yeah. He goes, the guy next to me told me what you did. And he's like, it was fucking brilliant. And I was like, thanks, man. Like, and we started bullshit. Yeah. And then we ended up sitting next to each other.
That's funny.
In first class. Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, it was funny. But it's like there's like a club. Like he thought I was part of his club because I just happened to be in first class more than once. like probably thought I was like a pro skater or some shit, dude. Like, yeah. Like, who's this fucking idiot? Why does he have money? I don't know. I don't.
I think it's so funny how it's like an airplane and the seating positions on an airplane pseudo like
There's so
depict
much
class.
so much
Yeah.
status.
That's
You
I'm
know what I
saying.
mean?
Fucking if you're a third or you're a group 3, group 4, you're fucking you got a 3-bedroom in suburbia, bitch. Don't fucking shit on me. You're middle class ass. You're probably a school teacher. Like fuck off, man. Like fuck out of here with that. Probably a school teacher, and you love to fucking talk about how you're molding the minds of America. We've seen your product. It's not that great. You're doing a bum job. All right. You're not a fucking martyr because you're a school teacher. Do I agree that you're underpaid? Yes, I do. Do I agree that you're underappreciated? 100%. Do I think you're self-entitled? Fucking A. It's like, ugh.
That's a lot coming from the veteran community.
You know what it is? It is the fucking pot calling the kettle fucking black, dude. That's why I'm jealous of Vietnam vets. Sure, you got spit on, but you don't have to change your profile picture every year, right? That's the only bit I'm doing on this show, right? You got to pay for the fucking rest of them. But that is one of them. God damn it.
So what you gonna do for a job, Mikey?
Actually, I got word today, man. I got
For
this.
Yeah, come on, man.
Oh, I got a job. By the way,
Hey.
I got a job if I want it. I got an offer.
He's gonna be a teacher.
Yeah, that's what I want to be. I want to mold the minds of America.
Jesus. Just every day he's going to walk into class. He's just going to turn on an episode of the show.
I want to be. I want to run a small paper conglomerate. No, I don't know, man. I don't know. I've done a lot of jobs in my life.
I think I would be a really good lawyer.
Yeah,
Yeah. I would.
I'm not arguing.
you probably would.
But I need to be like, I want to be a trial lawyer.
Yeah,
Yep. Like maybe defense. Yeah. I don't want to be on the offense.
yeah.
That's called a prosecutor.
Well, whatever.
Throw that out there.
Yeah. I think that'd be really fun.
I think I want to be a medical doctor of some sort.
Doctor.
Yeah, some sort of medical doctor,
Doctor?
like a surgeon, like a
Doctor?
surgeon, like a heart surgeon or something.
They
What?
work way too much. Fuck that.
They work a lot, but
You drink too much to do that.
well,
You can't go in with the shakes and a hangover.
this is a different life, man. This is a different life. This
Do you
is a
understand what your
hypothetical
bank
life.
account would look like?
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. It'd be fucking amazing, dude. I want to be like an anesthesiologist, maybe.
Yeah.
So I was
Fucking
actually, when I
so
got out of
much
the
money,
military,
dude. Yeah.
I was going to go to school to be an RN anesthetist
Yeah,
because you get paid not much less, but you don't, you fall under the actual doctor's insurance.
yeah. That's what
You make bank and you're just a legal drug dealer.
I told you about my dumbest smart friend I have that I contracted with.
Yeah.
That's what he was
Yeah.
when he got out, and who is now an anesthesiologist.
My cousins are an RN anesthetist now and he's fucking crushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's loving life, getting
Yeah.
paid bank.
Yeah, anesthesiology I think would be. It's interesting too because it's like hey, let me look at this body fat chart. Let me check this guy out. Da, da, da. How much do I need to give him to just fuck him up?
Right.
I don't want to murder him, but I want to fuck him up. like yeah,
I think it'd be fun.
be kind of fun.
Scott?
I
He
said,
said he's pilot.
I went down the rabbit hole.
Pilot.
Pilot. Yeah.
Dave.
Yeah. Build custom cars.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Yep.
That'd be fun.
Always wanted to. Never got much of a chance to.
sure,
Game on.
that'd be cool. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
be fun.
Just bring something from the fucking brain and make it a reality.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So you'd be making like George Jetson's car and shit like that, like weird looking shit, or
Kind of.
would you go off like a base model and
more
build
like-
on it?
If he made George Jetson's car, a pilot, a lawyer, and a doctor's bank account wouldn't mean shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Like
No,
you just
think-
made flying cars.
Yeah.
Think more like Chip Foose. You know, take a blank canvas and
Like resto mods.
to an extent, yeah.
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 Huh? That's cool.
Yeah.
John, I was right. You should a lawyer.
Yeah, we went around the horn.
Yeah.
Justin, how about you? You want to run marketing for a cigar brand or?
I'm living the dream, baby.
Good answer, sir.
Oh, you know what job would be awesome? Mikey, I think you've told a story, but there was a lady that got to test all the explosives.
Hazel.
Hazel,
The
yeah.
most dangerous woman in the world. Yep.
That would be a fucking awesome gig.
Yeah, she had a fucking good one. If you didn't listen to that episode, when I worked on Aberdeen Test Center, there's a young lady out there who has blown up everything that the U.S. military and foreign militaries owns.
Wow.
And I mean everything. Her job is to test survivability.
Oh shit.
She's
so fun.
She is the most dangerous woman on the planet. And she is like, I don't know if she's still there. I don't even know if she's still alive. She was older. She was fucking great though. I loved her to death. Like I would walk into her office and there was like an ashtray like this, just piled high with cigarette butts in like a single wide trailer. And I would walk in and I would just kick a fucking chair over and she'd be like, fuck you. And I'd start laughing and we would bullshit. And then as I was leaving, I'd kick another chair over and she'd be like, like dying laughing and shit. Like she was like great. She was like a fun aunt. Like, yeah. But she knows how to blow up fucking everything.
That'd be so fun.
Like she'd be like, we'd be doing survivability on something. I'm keeping this as well within the bounds of classified information that I can, but we'd be like blowing something up and she'd be like, we need an EMP on that. I'd be like, what? And she'd be like, yeah, or maybe we need to do this. Maybe we need to do that. Like she would just come up with some wacky fucking ideas to like defeat armor. Like it was wild, man. Like most dangerous woman on the planet. It's a badass.
Nice.
Yeah. That would be a fucking rad job.
That would
She
be
seemed to enjoy it. She seemed to be very happy with her station in life.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I also wouldn't mind doing what Art Schaefer does, how he fucking would contract for like foreign governments and jump and like skydive all of their equipment. and
Skyboss
stuff.
it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just skyboss the shit out of everything.
That'd
Like,
be fun.
yeah.
I think I get more enjoyment out of just bullshitting with Art.
Fucking, that is a dude who has been there and fucking done it, man.
And he's always just so goddamn happy.
Yeah.
Like, he's just,
Yeah.
cool. Let's
I've
do
even
this,
seen
man.
him when he's pissed.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was mad. Like he's such a fucking sky surfer, bro.
Yeah.
You know, like that's what it is. Like he's
Well, yeah, and I think in that situation, it's like it doesn't matter how bad your day's going, you're still gonna go throw yourself out of an airplane. Cool.
and he's also like the one that like he gets to take like World War II vets like
Oh yeah.
like Tandem and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
just because he's that good. Like he's the best. He's one of the best in the world.
Yeah.
You know, at skydiving, and the fact that his resume is fucking scary when it comes to that, man. Like it's fucking terrifying. But that's why when he was like, "No, I'll jump with you. I'll be one of your coaches," I was like, "All right, I'm about to fucking get learned." Like, yeah. So, yeah.
Pardon me while I rip the top of my head off, and you can just pour the knowledge in.
Right. And then he only ended up coaching me one jump. And I was like,
Yeah, but that one jump probably counted.
It was my first jump,
Yeah.
so it's appreciated.
That's a good one to have him on.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
know, my first jump out of the Cessna was with Bill.
Yeah.
And you want to talk about like zero worries.
Yeah.
Like that man was just, he was on point step by step and there was no concern. And that's just,
Every time Bill Markham puts a jumper out,
Yeah.
he makes you feel like you're jumping into Normandy
yeah.
in a fight.
Yeah.
Like he is so fucking serious. Like this is a combat op type of fucking
Yeah.
thing. 6 minutes, get ready, fucking boom.
Yeah.
Like the whole 9 yards
Very intense.
every single
Yeah.
time. But you know what? You appreciate it.
You do.
You get so fucking motivated about it.
Right.
You're like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna fucking let's go. Like, fuck. Like,
So the first time that you jumped free fall and had to pull your own chute,
Mhm.
not like a hop and pop, like you got some free fall time.
yeah.
How is that feeling?
Like by myself without coaches? Or-
No, even with the coaches, whatever. But it wasn't just like a hop, pop, good to go. Like you left the aircraft,
Yeah.
you're free fall.
That was the one with Art.
and then you wave off and pull.
Yeah, that was the one with Art.
Yeah.
I like most vets, I compartmentalize shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so it's all in steps.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it's like, all right, get out here, good body position. You're thinking the whole time.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
get signals from your coaches. So
Yeah.
they're like,
You're going down your mental checklist.
yeah, and they're like, do your they go like this, and it's the circle of awareness, right? So it's like, and you do it in a circle, right? So you're like, all right, body position. How is it? All right, cool. Check my altimeter. All right. Look at my heading. Fucking look down here. Fucking, and like, you're am I relaxed? Am I doing all this? Like, and so it's like, so it's very, very,
Right.
Well, I was in training for that. That's why I never had to redo a fucking AFF jump.
Yeah.
Because I got all of them done and it still had time.
So it wasn't like you left the aircraft and you're just like, fuck. And then you pull.
Yeah. I didn't, like, it was like, no, I'm here to work. Like I had that mentality. And I think, honestly, veteran and military training, I think really, really helps with that shit. Right.
Right.
Like, because it's like even like Christina gives me shit. I have a video of it on my check dive when I got my A license on my 25th dive. When you do a check dive, you do it with your AFF instructor, and like, but you run the dive, and then you fucking jump and do all that, and they do it with you, right? Well, she's on the video, like as I'm coming in and landing, you could hear her. She's like, we got done early, and Mikey was like, I'm out, because I was like, I came there to do the check dive. Once I did, it's like meet up, touch, go back. I did a turn, 360 to the right, 360 to the left. And then you pick a direction, track, and pull.
Yeah.
Right? I'd fucking boom, 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 pick a direction, tracked, and then was like, just watch it until I got to pull time. And I was like, all right, boom, and pulled.
Yeah.
And she's like, what the fuck? I thought we were going to fuck around. And I'm like, you didn't tell me fuck around was part of the fucking jump.
Yeah.
Right?
Like I am super task focused right now.
Yeah, I'm task focused and getting this fucking done. Like shit. And, so that I kind of did the same thing from jump one, even until now. Even when I jump now, I do the same thing. Like it's business time.
Yeah.
But I will say the reason why I use skydiving as a therapy for me is because it's the only time that I am alone.
Yeah.
Completely fucking alone. Like even when you're diving, you got a buddy with you.
And you're paying attention to
you're paying attention.
Yep.
You have a responsibility. When you're skydiving, your responsibility is you and only you, and like, what's going on? Are you enjoying the view? Of course you are.
Yeah.
But that's back burner, right?
Well, yeah.
But for me, it's just, I'm alone.
Yeah.
I had to
being
explain that to
alone.
somebody the other day when they were asking about RCPT. And I was like, hey, when I jumped the Tico, I was like, I exited the bird. I had 3 seconds of what the fuck is all this noise? And then it was dead calm. Like I heard birds below me. I heard the people on the EZ talking.
Yeah, you hear people talking from the air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm 1,000 feet in the fucking air still. And it's just like, oh, okay.
It's so quiet.
Yeah.
It's so nice. And it's quieter under a round chute than it is under a square.
Yeah.
Like when you jump a ram air chute, it's loud. You know what I mean? Because you're moving.
You have movement.
You have forward movement and about 12 knots. Like, so you're moving, right? Plus, if you have like your slider, if it's not collapsible, that thing's fucking swapping the whole fucking time and shit, You're also really, really high and you just dropped really, really fast. So like you're trying to like pop your fucking ears and like you're trying to equalize while you're like under canopy. Like this is every jump I've ever done. Pull and it's up. Okay. And I pull up my visor and I fucking pop my ears and I'm like, all right. And then, then I start turning and
Trying to pull your left ball out of the fucking
right. Like, dude,
The leg strap.
bro, that was my last one, dude. I try to like before I jump, I try to tuck my shirt into my harness. My last one, it like came up over like my fucking tits were out, bro. And I'm just like, and it's like I'm fucking cold, man. And I'm just fucking bare chesting this bitch, and I'm trying to like pull it down. I have a video. You can hear me like, what the fuck? I'm like cussing and shit while I'm trying to do that. And I'm still trying to like riser turn like towards the right direction and shit. Like, yeah. But no, you're right, man. It's just, it's calmness. It's peacefulness. So, I mean, I wouldn't mind.
right before you hit the ground like a sack of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a job that's actually within my reach that I could do someday. I wouldn't mind being a tandem instructor and taking people for their first tandems and stuff like that. I think that would be fucking really fun. That you are someone who these people are never going to forget.
There'd be so many jokes. Like, how many jumps do you have? Like, right at the door, be like, this is my first time.
Oh, yeah. Dude. The amount of people I would fucking terrify. Oh, God, it'd be good.
I'd bring like extra shit and be like, hey, that fell off, but just hold it. We'll fix it on the ground.
Like every time I had a dude, I'd tell him my name was Agnostios Korokokoi or something. It'd be like, I'm Greek. and start smelling them and shit. Like, oh, dude, it'd be so much fucking fun, dude. If somebody passed out on me, as soon as they woke up,
Just start screaming.
without fucking doubt, I'm screaming, and then I'm telling them that they smell different when they're awake. Shit, like, oh god, dude, like it would be so much fucking fun.
Just get video of them. Just be like,
Oh, dude, that's when I'm like, I hope I get a hand cam because I'm gonna be like moving their head and be like, like fucking with them. Like, yeah, dude, that'd be fucking so much fun. I would definitely do that. However, I mean, there is downfalls to that job. You get puked on sometimes. You get pissed on. Like people pee and they fucking freak out up there. There was one dude telling me that he had a guy fucking shit his pants. No, it was a girl. She shit her pants and she was wearing shorts. Like she ended up just quite literally dropping fucking bombs. She passed out and shit herself and was just fucking under canopy. And he's the whole way. He's just like, this is fucked. He said he fucking landed, unclipped her, and walked the fuck away. But it's like, get her the fuck off me. Like, yeah.
I hope she paid for the video.
I hope so. Fuck,
I hope that another dude filming too.
Right. Well, all that shit happened during free fall, she was fine, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she was totally fine during free fall and just enjoying the view. So the fucking camera guy was like, "Oh, good jump." No. He's like, dude, I had to like not fly over like parking lots and shit. I didn't want her shitting on people's cars and stuff. Like, I was like,
Mikey
dude,
would have. He'd been like, parking
I
lot.
would have been aiming.
150,000%. Yes.
I would have asked to be like, hey, what car do you drive?
Yeah.
And be like,
Right? Yep. Just fucking re it all over her fucking
What kind of
windshield.
birds are these?
The fucking birds.
You guys seen that TikTok video that's
where
been
they're
going
feeding
around?
X-Lax to the seagulls.
No. It's an elephant.
Hilarious.
It's an elephant, right? And this bird flies in screen and goes to fly right by the backside of the elephant. The elephant takes a shit, and the bird disappears. I watched it like 6 times. I'm like, what a shitty way to go.
Fucking legit. I think an archaeologist would be a cool job.
That would be cool.
It's 1,000 years from now, you find that bird.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
This bird died suddenly. What the fuck happened? Is this an extinction level event?
Its feathers are perfectly intact.
Yeah, dude. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
Like, go to like fucking Egypt and go through like crypts and shit. That'd be fucking dope.
Okay, Indiana Jones.
Fucking A.
Yeah.
Man. We should all be so fucking awesome. Yeah. Tell me you wouldn't want a short round. Have like just some like little fucking short round guy hanging out with you. Fucking A. Right?
I mean, it'd be, that wouldn't suck.
God.
Yeah.
Who was your favorite Indiana Jones girl?
Oh, fuck. I don't know, man. I'm so bad with.
Looks wise, it's the Nazi. I know that's a fucking, but she was the hottest one.
Miriam, I think.
Miriam's the main one.
Yeah.
That's the main girl. Yeah. Which I'm glad he stuck with.
You know what? You know why?
Huh.
Because she outdrinks that dude at the bar.
Fucking drink her face off, man.
And then yeah, it's
Yeah.
And then he burns the bar down.
Yeah. And the fucking actor bitch from Temple of Doom, she can just go away. I wish they would have Kali mod that one.
right.
Just fucking like, yeah, she was annoying. As soon as she called me India, she got headbutted. I'd have been like, I'm out. I'm out, dog.
That's your line.
That's my line, dude. That's my line. Domestic violence is one line away from everyone, sir. Put it on a t-shirt. Brought to you by warfightertobacco.com. Use that code FTFO. Screw yourself that sweet 15% off. wellness.us. Go over there. Use that code FreedomFriends25. Get your quarter off your order. IC Tech coolers, for those who get it. Go to ictech.com. Use that code FreedomFriends10. Get you 10% off. Check out our affiliate link with grillyourassoff.com/FreedomFriends podcast. That'll score you 20 or 15% off. 15 off. And yeah. It's about the size of it, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Cheers, boys. Thanks for being my freedom friend.
You guys.
I'm glad one of you drank with me tonight. Shit.
Always will.
Hey, I have a valid excuse.
You'll get a pass there, Dave. You get a pass.
I'm just a pussy.
11 years worth of fucking sobriety. Yeah, that's a pass.
Almost 11.
Almost 11.
Couple
Almost.
weeks.
Yeah.
I have faith that you'll make it.
Yeah.
I have faith that you'll make it there.
I don't know. He works here.
That's true. Dude, if he can work, bullshit. If Dave can work here and continue his fucking road of sobriety,
True.
bro, you're a fucking oak tree, my man. Like, you're good.
I've been sober the entire time Scott and John have known me.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, that alone, bro.
Thank God you were when we met you.
Dude,
Oh, Jesus.
you could go anywhere after this and be like,
Oh, yeah.
I'm fine. You can go fucking bartend and you'd be like, I'm good.
Honestly, the best bar owner is the sober bar owner.
The bar,
Because you're not
best bar,
drinking your profit.
the best bar owner, yes. Yes. Because we probably both worked at places where the bar owner fucking
The best piece of
drinks the
advice I
bar.
ever got was a bar I worked at in Arizona, and the owner would not drink in his own bar, no matter what. Didn't matter, like the milestones that he hit, that goals that he had set. Even when he hit them, he'd be like, come in, congratulate everybody in the staff, bring in whatever he got for everybody else, and he'd go down the street to another bar and get shit faced.
Yep.
But he would never do it in his own bar.
That's not his advice. That's Easy E's advice, bro.
Don't get
Don't
high
get high
on
on your own
supply.
supply.
That's why I was a successful Coke dealer, allegedly. Anyways, we'll see you guys next year, next week.
We got time for the see you next year jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's too early, bro.
Yeah.
That's like putting your Christmas tree up in fucking August.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. My bad. We'll get there. Just know they're on tap.
They're on the way.
They're on tap. 3 little things, guys. Not hard to do at all. Pretty easy. John,
Smoke on.
Scotty,
Oh, drink it.
and goddamn it, kids. Freedom to fuck on. Later.